And look at Jochen Hahn and Antonio Albacete. The two of them go flying through the right-hand side, then the left-hand side. Jochen Hahn around the outside, and Lucas Hahn, no father and son, come together on the exit of turn 1.
And the best thing about this is the fact that it's still a 15-minute sprint race. They're not extended the time of the race. It's still just like, it's going to be, what, 7 laps as far as I can know?
Yeah. We get to the real nitty-gritty of motorsport.
Cranston and Smith are side by side for the title in the very final race of the season. As they go back up the hill towards the Schumacher. Nils Kor clips the back at 10. Simon Povey clips the side of Nils Kor. They go over the hill and Povey's around.
Oh my god, that's going to definitely be the thumbnail, isn't it? Hit me in the right direction. Thank you so much.
23 cars.
Hello everybody, welcome to Chaz Draycott Media. Welcome to another episode here of Gran Turismo 4. I've started on the wrong screen, wanted to do this one where the game's up there. Hello, hope you're all doing well, hope you're having a wonderful evening wherever you may be. We've got the very funky music of Gran Turismo 4 playing in our ears right now. As you will see in the top of the screen, sorry, I think Charlotte's messaging me. Hi darling. She's talking about the pasta that we're having tomorrow, and she's going to cut all the onions up so they're small and I don't notice. Something I want you to notice and be very grateful for is that while I'm down in the corner, while I'm racing and everything, I've noticed recently that you can't really see what the wheel's doing at all. I've just got my Warhammer paint out, and I've just painted this white line on the wheel, literally while the 5-minute countdown was going, because then you can at least see, if it's, you know, when I'm like this, you can see what I'm doing, and it's really far. But when there's just a little movement here and there, you can now see what it's doing, because I've got a blue line here, but obviously you can't see that. So I painted a nice white one for you, so you can see what we're doing. Anyway, let's actually play a bit of the game, shall we? So, yeah. Why's my mind falling off? We're doing Monte Carlo tonight in the Ginetta. 99 laps of the Monaco Grand Prix circuit. And, yeah, this is going to be a bit daunting, this one, I think. I'm not going to qualify or anything. We're going to do our usual. We've not got the turbocharger on it tonight. I'm just going to make sure. This is the third of, I think, 4 events. We've got the Le Mans finale in a couple of weeks after this. Driving aids are all off. And where's the turbo? Turbine kit, none. Okay, cool. Yeah, so the car up there, as you can see, has got 91 horsepower. That had about 4 horsepower, to be fair. Just eating a load of waffle fries with loads of spices and stuff on them. The stripe means it's FIA approved, yes. Yes. It's a Citadel paint as well. If you did it with, like, Tamiya or anything else, then it wouldn't count. So are we ready? Are we ready? We're going to try and split this into stints of 20 laps tonight. So we're going to do 5 stints, 2 of which are going to have Brody Spector, our B-Spec driver, in to give him some more time behind the wheel. I could probably do the whole thing, but I just need to get him some laps in and get him some time in so he naturally begins to improve. Hello, Crimson. Good to see you. Good to see all of you, by the way. Thank you so much for tuning in so far. It's great to have you all here. Yeah, we'll crack on, shall we? And we'll get the Ginetta back on track once again. I'm so excited. So 99 laps of this joint. I think it first appeared in Gran Turismo 3, Cote D'Azur. I've got my Beppis on standby. Many can of Beppis. So I'm going to do the first stint, then give it over to Brody Spector. Then obviously it'll go back to me and then back to Brody again, and I'll do the final stint. I've turned my force feedback down to 35% because, yeah, it is mighty, mighty heavy when you get up to speed. Although, to be fair, I think actually with the car being a bit slower, it'll be alright. There's the Honda. It's going to turn across me, isn't he? Please don't. God, look how easy it is to go full brakes. I think I need to do a thing where I stamp on the brakes, give it full force, and then, yeah, there we go. I always talk about it with this brake pedal. I've actually been recording as well a new game today, a new driving game as well, which will be coming out every so often on Wednesdays, which will be not on alternating weeks, but weeks where I don't have a live broadcast that obviously takes over my Wednesday night. I'll be putting out videos of a new game, and I've been soaring at this wheel. This is very gentle and very lovely and chilled compared to what I've been doing, so I'm not sure if you can maybe guess off the back of that, but there is a new driving game coming to Charles Draycott Media in the next week actually. The first episode goes live. I've got 4 recorded and ready to... Oh god, there's a wall there. 4 recorded, ready to go. No clues, Matt. No. So we know that we're going to win this. We've just got to determine by how much. Steering feels awfully strange. Like, I'm barely putting any input in and the car is wobbling around. But it's nice that we've not got a ridiculous sort of overpowered car now. It's, you know, it's still a car that could get challenged by a few cars here and there, you know. I think if you're on a controller, it'd be a different kettle of fish and it'd be a lot more difficult. Capturing the screenshots for this thing was quite funny. I've actually got a... Oh, hello. I've actually got a save file for Gran Turismo 4 that's got everything unlocked, all the money, everything. And I've had to use that to get the screenshots for this because obviously I'm racing in this event now, so I can't then go and do something else just to put a car on track. Can't even go to like World Circuits or anything. And this track for some reason doesn't appear in World Circuits. It's really weird. So I had to enter the event I should say, in this other save file with one of the Ginettas, and it didn't have the same wheels on it. So I was getting picky. We're up into second place now, ahead of the Alpha. It's good news indeed. Fuel shouldn't be an issue, especially without the turbo as well. It's going to be a lot better on fuel. Going to slide the pig around. I know, Monaco is rather wide, isn't it? It's quite funny, actually. Look at the Mini Marcos. I interviewed at Race Retro a week or two ago. I interviewed a gentleman called Ian Hunt who's got a Mini Marcos and he competes in it. It's an orange and black one called Maurice, I think. Yeah, he's got Maurice, the Mini Marcos, and then Basil, the Mini. Down the inside. Thank you. Is it there? No. Bye-bye. And that is the race lead on lap 2 out of 99. And Fiberman, you're on to something with Rally. I can tell you that. I did say no clues, but yes. There's not really many sports where you're behind a wheel and soaring at it much more than rallying. The divine art form that it is, that I've come to love. So at the moment, there's 3 of us leading the way. It's us, the Marcos, and then the Alpha. We all sort of wanted the Marcos to win, didn't we, out of the rest of them? Be best of the rest at the likes of the Nürburgring and so on. And it didn't quite fulfill that, did it? Oh, God. Yeah, I'd absolutely love a go in a classic race car. To be fair, Matt, I'm not. I've always thought I was 6 foot until I was measured months ago, and I'm actually 5'11". It's very upsetting. But yeah, I'd love to have a go in a classic car. You know, I'm no good real driver in the real world, but I'd love to feel a car that's got enough capability to be like a competition race car that really moves around underneath you. You know, something on like cross-ply tyres as well. Something that you turn in like this and it just goes sideways and just floats. I'd love to drive a real one of these and kick its head in, but with the value of it, I don't think I should be trusted. So welcome one and all. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight and being here with me on this wonderful Wednesday night. For those of you that enjoy my F1 challenge streams, by the way, you may have seen some of them pop up from Twitch onto YouTube here and there. Hello, Dredge. Good to see you, mate. If you enjoy the F1 challenge streams, I'm doing one on Friday night. It's going to be a bit late, though. I'm going to start around 9 PM on Friday night, so it may take us to about midnight. But it's going to be 2 more Grand Prix. The French Grand Prix at Manicourt, and then the British Grand Prix at Silverstone, as we take on the 1999 championship as Riccardo Zonta. Back in the Ginetta. Is it loud enough? Do you hear it well? Is it all good? Oh, nice. Good stuff, Matt. Yeah, Silverstone Fest is meant to be really, really good. It's one of those things that it always creeps up on me, and I see everyone's like, oh, I'm doing Silverstone Fest this weekend. And I'm always like working, or I've booked to go somewhere else or do something different. So, yeah, it's one of those things, unfortunately. I love the lift-off oversteer in this car. Look. It's so much fun. It is an absolute riot, is this Ginetta. This is so much fun doing this. I've missed playing this actually, because like I say, other than getting the screenshots and stuff, I don't play this off camera. I want to do this playthrough, and any bit of racing that I do will be on camera. I know there was one episode where it didn't save properly or something, and I had to do a race again, or the game crashed. But that was the only racing that I plan on doing off camera as such. You can tell how long the gears are in this thing, because we're barely ever getting into 4th gear, are we? 60 mile an hour. It's certainly going to extend the length of the race not having the turbo on it. I'm excited for Brody's shifts, to be fair, Dredge. I'm looking forward to it, mate. Ah, Brody. Oh, God. Hopefully he does better than me around there. But look, the tyres aren't even up to temp yet. They're still blue on the front, so we need to start shredding them a bit. To be fair though, 20 laps is the plan for each stint. 5 stints of 20. So Brody will get 40 laps out of it tonight. Don't forget, you can control him as per the little donations up there. Obviously it's a bit more of a fun, engaging way to help me out and support the channel. You can also become a member of Chaz Draycott Media now. We've got a lovely bunch of members already. Let them be. I don't want to shred them too much, I suppose, but there we go, 4th gear, look at that. Rare appearance by 4th gear. God, it really doesn't like the weight transfer there. We are disappearing up the road now. I've got my confidence back in this thing. We are disappearing. Lift off oversteer. Ha, wall. So what I said about getting my confidence back? Can't remember where I saw that recently. That's like a you being stupid sort of thing. I've seen the thing when you don't believe someone. I went to see Greg Davis last week, and he used to do a thing where they do that. It's to say, like, I don't believe you, you're a liar. Let me know if this little white stripe helps, because I can see it out the corner of my eye on the preview, soaring away. I hope it gives, you know, even just to little bits like this where I'm going down the straight and you can see the wheel moving around slightly. I hope that, you know, gives a little bit more information from me to you with what I'm doing. So I don't have to be 90 degrees with a hand up for you to see where the wheel is, you know what I mean? Sabrina's here again tonight. Everybody say hello, Sabrina. Hello, darling. She's back to witness the pant-dropping skill of me at the wheel of a Ginetta. Look at it. Whoa. I'm really glad, Matt. I'm glad. That's what I want. It shows that it shows you how much I actually move the wheel around more, rather than just going 90 degrees a lot one way than the other. It shows how much like little tiny inputs there are. Hi Sam, why is your hair not dark? She looks good blonde, Dredge. Leave it. Well then, this is going better than the Monaco Grand Prix went on F1 Challenge, isn't it? Although I say that, I won the Monaco Grand Prix on F1 Challenge, but I didn't want to because it wasn't a realistic result. So we scratched the points off, because only me, who was it, Alesi and... oh, it was De La Rosa. Only me, Alesi and De La Rosa finished the race. Yeah. We're just going down a straight like this. You know, like when celebrities are pretending to drive, or like people are acting and they're just driving along and... hang on, let me get the straight bit. They're just going along and they're just going like that. When they don't need to. Similar to the whole Ace Ventura thing, innit? He does it best though, doesn't he? He's driving on that perfectly smooth road going like this. It's absolutely... that's absolute comedy gold, that is. I think that's in the second one, isn't it? Isn't it Call of the Wild or something? No way, Ben. Hello, by the way, but no way. No way. That's nuts. Now, I don't know, Matt, if that's an actual what or a what. Is he on the wind-up? Who knows? That's crazy, man. Genuinely. Ah! Whee! Oh, Ben, did your trophy arrive? Wait, I don't know why I'm asking you. I know it did. My trophy's over there somewhere on my mantelpiece. I was supposed to have it out for every time I'm driving and put it over there. But me and Ben and Ed May got trophies for finishing fifth in the Teams Championship in the Evolution Sim Racing GT4 Sprint Series. It was very, very rewarding. My first bit of silverware for driving, anyway, from sim racing. I've had a few medals and things for commentary and stuff, not for particularly doing it better than anybody, but just as appreciation, which is nice. That's where all my trophies come from, actually. Is my... What was that? From my gob, I was going to say. I didn't make them with my gob, but... Yeah. Oh yeah, that's it, Ben. I forgot. This Ginetta is so funny. It's class. Absolutely class. I'm excited to see what Brody makes of corners like Raskas and this final corner. How many times is Brody going to drive into this inside wall here? Or drive miles wide of it? Okay, 6 out of 99 laps complete. New personal best. We can push and push. What do you reckon? Could we get a sub 2 minute by the end of the race? Is that even possible? Because do you remember the push at L'Opera last time out? God, was that the last one of these we did? It was, wasn't it? Jeez, seems like forever ago now. Where I was trying to get, I think, below 140, wasn't I, or something? And it was literally the last lap of the race when I managed it. I wonder if I can get a sub 2 minute. Yeah, don't change down to first because the gear change up takes forever. To be fair, Ben, you carried me and Ed through that championship. Absolutely carried. You did incredibly well. And I appreciated the help as well, don't get me wrong. I know I was carried, and I appreciate it. I really want to push to try and get sub 2 minutes in the end. We'll need to do it early when the tyres get up to temperature. Oh, again, have I hit that inside wall? No, I think I just got away with that. And again. Oh, this is much faster now. I'm actually trying. Good Lord. Come on. No. It's not going to be sub 2 minutes at all, but it's not going to be far off, you know. Is that a 1 or a 2? Oh, 2. 2027. Boringly consistent. Oh yeah, you got another one, didn't you, for 5th overall in the championship? Fair play. Oh. I'm actually trying to chase lap times now. It's the only way to keep your... Well, I was going to say the only way to keep yourself entertained, but obviously when you're streaming it, I've got you lot to chat with and keep me entertained. And a very itchy moustache, it must be said. My shoulder pops out every time that I go around that hairpin. I can hear it. Come on. Up through the gears we go. There's sort of duos elsewhere on the circuit. The Marcos is still in second, but I think it shreds its tyres, doesn't it? Starts to die off towards the end of a stint, like we saw at the Nürburgring. Oh, we washed off a bit of speed there, but that's alright. That's almost like cheating, that hitting that wall. On the throttle nice and early. Flat. Flat through the last corner. Gutsy stuff. 7, 8, 9, 2 minutes, 1. Okay. 2015. We can get a second and a half, surely. We're going to catch up with the Fiat 500. I'm surprised it can get up this hill. Give slipstream. Please. You'll do fine in Formula 1, Ben. Just got to keep your head down. Oh, this lap's ruined. Yeah, it didn't work. Hello! Ah! Loud! I don't know if you all heard that or not. Oh, you probably didn't, did you? Thank you, Charles. You finally figured it out. Well, actually, no, it's not Charles' fault. It's because apparently you can't become a member on an Apple device on YouTube. Thank you very much, darling. Lap 9 out of 99. Jesus. Long old way to go. Oh, excuse me. Harder to the brakes. Yeah, let me know if you heard that alert or not, because I'm unsure whether I enabled OBS's audio. Cannot remember, and I can't see it on there. I hope you did, because otherwise what's the point in me having them? Hey, look at that! You get a new emoji now. My logo that you're already fed up of looking at. Thank you, Mr. Hoyland. God, I've got an itchy leg. Understeer. Yeah, I know what you mean, Ben. That first one was just really unlucky. And Okayama was a bit of a bloodbath in places. Get in, little Ginetta. Oh, apparently that was Olive the dog. I've just seen Charlotte's message come through. Thank you, Olive, for subscribing. Tuck it in there and then... Yes, that was really tasty through there. Come on. Can we get that sub 2 minute early on in the race? Seems like a long time, doesn't it? 2 minutes a lap at Monaco. Formula 1 cars do this in what, like less than a minute 20? Even less than that, I think. Oh, I turned in well late there. Should have sort of loaded the weight up by throwing it one way then the other. To be fair, it's got a lot more lock to give actually than what I'm putting through it at the moment. It's just I don't want to unsettle it too much because there's a point where you're not maintaining speed anymore, you're dropping it. This feels like a good lap. Can we stay flat through here? Yes. Yes, we can. That felt really good, that lap. 8:59. Oh, no. Not even my best. Wow. That felt fast. I wish there was like a real-time delta, but at the same time I kind of like not knowing. So I have to, you know, pick it up and judge it for myself. We're over halfway through the first stint. Brody Spector will be getting in at lap 20. Or the end of lap 20 anyway. Again, that felt quick, but was it slow on the apex? We've got a bit of traffic to deal with now as well. Oh, it was well too hot into there, wasn't it? We smoothed that off nicely. Kept past the Carmen gear. Not much in it between the Carmen gear and the Honda. Ah, lost a little bit of speed. Is he down my inside? Sounded like it. Oh, this is not a good place to catch the Honda. Oh, this is really not a good place to catch the Honda. Excuse me. That helped us massively. No. Okay. I'm really concentrating. This is hard work. Not a bad lap. That might be an improvement, but I don't... Well, it's not sub 2 minutes, we know that much. No, it's still not an improvement. 2:01.8. Still, we are absolutely flying, and we are winning at the end of the day. Oh. I'm not sure if that's just bad translation or what, Francois. But good to see you, mate. Oppo. That was full Oppo, that. Oh, come on. Okay, okay. Went a little bit too hard on that one. Yeah, and again. Okay. Well, we can chase that sub 2 minute throughout the whole race. We've got a while to go, haven't we? At the end of the day, we're nearly a lap ahead of second and third place already in just 12 laps. Oh. Thanks, Francois. Appreciate you a lot, mate. Whoa. This section's pretty ropey. It's just high speed, big commitment corners. Yeah, I'm trying to go too fast through there, aren't I? Well too fast. It's so cool that you can do that final corner flat. That's nuts. Absolutely nuts. I think the key is not to overdo it on the lock, actually. I don't know. Because at Opera, the last one, I think in the last few laps I was really kicking its head in, wasn't I? And like putting all the lock in the world on to make it rotate. Little kiss of the wall. Thank you very much, Francois. Good to see you as always, mate. Hope you have a good kit, mate. Clean through there. That's not ideal, is it? Excuse me. Look at that, he's just decided I'm not coming through. I am going through, thank you, on the brakes. Excuse me, Mini Marcos. There we go. See, it seemed like they had quite good pace around that section, but apparently ours is vastly superior. Flat. Oof. It's very nerve-wracking, that last corner. Because you just never know when it's going to over-rotate. Or whether it's going to understeer. So you've got to really commit. What the hell? There's a bit of that wall that sticks out, it's not very friendly. Phew. Don't know if going further up the revs is actually better or worse, because in some cars sometimes it's better to short shift a little bit, isn't it? Let's really open this right-hander up. I kissed the wall a tiny bit then, I just felt a little bump in the force feedback. But I don't think it really lost us any speed. That chicane is so pivotal. I think this corner's quite important as well. Oh my days. That was much better through there. Was quicker on the throttle there as well. Flat. Didn't lose any speed there. Smack that paddle on the way up. Come on. 8, 9, 2 minutes. Oh, it's an improvement. We've gone under 2 minutes 1. Just need to find 9/10 of a second somehow around this circuit. I could find it if I had that turbo on it. Flipping heck. What did it do? Take it from like 91 horsepower to over 200. There's got to be something where I take the wider line through there and it's quicker. That's not really helping through there, is it? It's all about being, I was going to say smooth as I throw it in. It's a balance of the shortest line versus a larger sort of smoother line, isn't it? Oh God. That's going to be key. Turning in well early for that second part of the chicane. Oh, let's hope we can get around the Fiat. Ah, this is not going to be comfortable around here. Oh no, we bounced off him. Don't think this is going to be the one. That felt quicker though. feeling quicker and actually being quicker are two very different things, but that was much smoother there. That final sector felt really strong. 2 minutes, still no improvement. I'm pushing my luck like mad through there now. It really doesn't like this hill, does it? God, the revs. Oh, how was the beef, Lumixion? I saw something else about food there, Ben. This feels nice, this lap. More important than the racing, what food am I making? Actually, I had more curly fries and waffle fries than a human should have before I went live. Covered in spices and chili cheese and sauces and all sorts, like loaded fries almost. It was divine. Oh, yes, Lumixion. Meat that just falls off the bone. Oh no. That lost us a lot of speed. I was dreaming about fatty bits. This feels quick, this. This feels fast, this lap. Just saying. Oh. Nearly. We nearly got there. My own fatty bits, Lumix. Not a good pet name. To be fair, my mum's dog Bosco, bless him, we love Bosco. He, every so often, would just have a few little fatty bits from like bacon or gammon or something. So whenever it was time for him to have his little serving, after everyone was done, we called it Bosco Fatty Bits. And that was always its, I don't know, the title for that time. So now, whenever like Bosco has any association to any sort of object, it's Bosco whatever bits. So, you know, he loves chips. So if you feed him chips, it's Bosco Chippy Bits. And so on. Again, another lap, feels good. Lap 17, I've nearly completed this stint already. Then we get to chill out and watch Brody ruin it. Brody Spectre. That is definitely the way to do it. We'll really throw it into that second part of the chicane. A dab of brakes. It's actually quicker to brake a little bit into there, I think, just to tuck the car in. Wide through here. Saying nothing. Oh, 0.3 of a second is all we need to find. But I feel like it's a very optimised lap already. 2 minutes, 0.3. The time could be in the hairpin. It could be in the chicane. It could be round here. It's definitely around there, isn't it? If you get that right, that is so key. And there as well, maybe tucking it in a little bit slower. Can we maybe go around the outside of the hairpin? I mean, we're usually coming off there doing 29 mile an hour. We're doing over 30, but I don't really want to wall ride and use the walls. That's cheating. Especially in Gran Turismo, where it's a game that's so easy to bounce off the walls without consequence. But as mentioned, I don't know whether going all the way up the gears, all the way up the revs, is beneficial over not. That was tasty, wasn't it? I hope you're enjoying this. Thank you again so much for joining me on nights like this. It may not get the views that my Tower Sim and Flight Sim stuff gets, but these are the nights reserved for stuff that, content that I just want to do, not from a business point of, you know, doing stuff that gets views. These are games that I just want to play and want to stream and chill with. Don't think that's one either. Might be a tiny improvement. No. One more lap. Then Brody. God, it's not got guts up there, has it? And funnily enough as well, I know I called this stream the 1,000 miles on Monte Carlo, but it's not actually 1,000 miles, is it? This race. I think the championship is 1,000 miles total. Because this car hasn't even done 500, and we've done 2 events in the 1,000 miles championship. It only sort of struck me when I was doing the thumbnail for this event and the title and so on. Because 1,000 miles will take ages. Oh, that was not an ideal line through there. That was not pretty. We're still absolutely decimating the field, though. We're over a lap and a half ahead. Ugh. Evening, Kenjo. How are you, mate? Oh, that was millimetre perfect, wasn't it? If I do say so. That wasn't. Well late into Rascas there. Okay, let's build up some speed. And let's lose it by clipping the wall. One more lap before Brody. Let's run wide a little bit, get some more additional speed before the line. I'm going to try put less lock on this lap. Try and be smooth and not scrub off too much speed. We've barely used any fuel. We'll probably be able to do maybe 3 stops before we change or add any fuel back in, I should say. That was not smooth. I mean, it was smooth, but it's not ideal. Sorry, I was just concentrating on not getting smacked by a Carmen gear there to get words out. That felt good. However, we're coming into the pits, so it doesn't really matter. Are you all ready for Brody? Are we all going to say, hi Brody, welcome back, we've missed you. How many laps before he hits a wall? A third? Well, safe to say I've put in a stint that he can be pleased with. Now I've got to remember where the pit entrance is. Is it on the right? Yes. Excuse me. Okay, B-Spec, don't refuel, put it on sports mediums. Bing bong. Seatbelt sign. Well, that was a good stint, wasn't it? That was a very good first stint. Put that tinny down, old chap. Brody Spectre. Out he goes, everyone. There he is. Excuse me. So that's the situation. A lap ahead of the Alpha, who is in second place. We're going to leave him on medium pace. And he can just do his thing. He's on cold tyres. And he's being a good boy. Go on, Brody, son. Let's get some wave emojis in chat for Brody. Everyone get waving. Say hello, Brody. Oh, what's this? Oh, Charlotte sent me some pictures of a burger place. Yeah. Yeah. 100%. We're going there on a date. So, Brody, what have you been up to, lad? What's Guanin? What is Guanin, Brody? Thank you again for tuning in with me tonight, everyone. I say tuning in like I'm watching, but you all know what I mean. We're watching this cretin. No, not Sabrina's breasts. This thing. It looks so good. Oh, Brody. Charlotte's literally just texted me asking, how's Brody getting on so far? Well, he's just smacked a wall, darling. There he is. Burgers, to be fair. Yeah, recently, burgers are just my thing. Hey, he's got that final corner down, hasn't he? Fair play to him. Go on, son. The only thing I really don't like about these old Gran Turismo games is you can hear, as the cars are getting going, as you can hear them going, the revs going, listen. It's like a hey sort of noise as it builds up. It's really irritating. And now you know about it. Bit wide of the mark there, Brody. It's fine. So he's doing... I mean, that first lap was a 2:17, so... Yeah. Oh yeah, the burger place. Hang on. It's only up the road from Charlotte's. It's called... Oh. It just says Wednesday Burger Night. I don't know what the place is called. But I don't know if you can see this. Look. Hang on. No. Look at that. Banging. And then, bear with. Look at this one with stuff all over it. Yeah. Yeah. Dead good. Now I've got to refocus my camera. Thanks. Brody's crashed. Brody, you pelican. Oh, it's a pub grub place, Charlotte said. Just say it in chat, love. It's a pub grub place, so you can have a bit of anything, which is what we all want. I like going to pub grub places where you can have, like, you could one night go for like a big fish and chips or something, and then another time have, I don't know, something like Italian or maybe even a steak and a pie. There's a variation. I love stuff like that. It looked like Brody wanted to come into the pits, and he's saying, "I'm tired, boss. Please, let me in." So what's the gap then at the moment? We've got 2 cars ahead. Let's see what his first fly-in lap was like. Okay, he's 14 seconds slower. The Alpha's last time was a 2:13.1, so the Alpha is actually quicker at this present moment, but is yet to pit. It's going down through the tunnel at the moment. And it's getting away from the Marcos too. The Marcos is A on the map. So that says to me that the Marcos' tyres are dying. But Brody's doing us alright. He's doing what he needs to do. You what, Ben? Oh, right. I mean, it probably is. I really like that little Ginetta. It reminds me of when I did Race Retro a couple of weeks ago. There was a car there. Oh, listen to that. There was a car there, I think it was a 1960 Lotus Elite. Not an Elise, an Elite, a blue one. And it was absolutely divine. And it looked similar to this Ginetta. But it was so beautiful. It was an adorable little thing. The rear shocks came up really far into the cockpit at the back. It was really cool. You could see them through the rear window. It was awesome. I have to get a new Beppies in a bit. Brody, come on. Even while I'm looking at my phone, Brody, I can see that you're doing that. My friend Dan has sent me something. Oh. My friend Dan's sorting his wedding out, and he set a timeline for it. And there's what time of day everything's happening in. So it's get here, get hitched, get tipsy, get stuffed, get dancing, and get lost. He said apparently it's not appropriate to tell people to get tiff, as you'd say in Scotland. I'm playing with this white tub of paint. For those of you that are new to the evening, I painted this white stripe on my wheel so you can see what's happening with Citadel Warhammer paint, white scar, about, well, while the 5-minute countdown was on, actually. So you can see, rather than me having to be 90 degrees for you to see where the wheel is, you can still see a little bit of movement like that. Yeah, you're absolutely right, actually, Ben. Yeah. It is like a, because of how straight on they are, it's like a Porsche 930 or something like that, or a 96, maybe even a 964. It does look slightly concerned that it's seen something on the road just in front of it that it doesn't like, though, doesn't it? It's sort of like, But I love the smooth, bubbly shape of it and how low and squatted down it is. Just how generally small it is. It's an adorable little car. I've loved racing it. We've got one left as well. We've got to do Le Mans in it yet. What are we catching here? Is it the Carmen gear again? Oh, it's a load of them. The Fiat 500 and the Carmen gear. How do we change camera on Brody? Change view. Oh, now we've got to put Brody in overtake, haven't we? Look at the Fiat getting brave, looking down the inside. Get a grip. Right, so we're going to get Brody in overtake mode. We'll do it on the exit of here. Go. Send. Or just smack into the side of it, Brody. You do you, hon. Press overtake and it. Oh! The Fiat sliding through shot. That's amazing. Go on, Brody, son. He's doing absolutely fine on medium pace. It's the car that's doing the job. Wonder if we can get the Carmen gear up the hill. Yeah, definitely. Alright, going to overtake now. Piccino. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the valves will be doing a lovely little dance on the bonnet. I mean, listen to that. That will be. That's the Honda, isn't it? Is it the S800? That thing will be screaming its nads off down the Mulsanne. Come on, Brody, get the job done. It's air cooled. Just ask Holly Shiftwell. Come on, mate. Okay, fine. Chill, chill. Just close right up to the back of it and then go round it in the tunnel. It's just... He's actually holding his ground sort of back from it at the minute. Right, let's get an overtake now. Push. Line it up, boot it. Come on. This might actually pose a bit of a problem, is Brody not being able to overtake stuff. Go on, give it a send into the chicane, I dare you. Is he going to do it? No, he's not. He's dropped it down. He's booted. Ah, see, first gear up to second is a horrible gear shift. Okay, the Mini Marcos is in the pits for its first stop. The Alpha has continued on going. Brody's been sat in overtake now. And he's not doing anything. He's going to go too hot into it. Yep. However, he's somehow now closer to the Carmen gear than he was before. Go on, down the inside. Go on, have it! Go on, Brody. Yeah. That Carmen gear got smacked. Through the final corner. Away he goes. Innocent. No face, no case. See you in a bit. Lovely job. Okay, lap 26 of 99. Itchy leg. You enjoying yourself tonight, Sabrina? What do you make of it? Yeah, same. Listen to that Honda. I remember when I first drove one of them on Gran Turismo 7 in the music rally that you do when you first install the game, and it's just balmy how high that revved. Even back then, Hondas have always been good at having high revving engines. It's only just outdoing the Carmen gear at the moment, though. Yeah. Absolutely, Ben. Absolutely. Right, overtake, go. Push. Go for it. We've got the power. All 91 brake horsepower in the Ginetta G4. Look at him in the slipstream. Oh, it's beautiful. Why would you go to the... I swear he tried to go to the right then. Don't look down the inside there. What are you... You had him. He's a clown, this bloke. I'm telling you, he's going to lose us a major endurance race further down the line. He's going to lose us a big, big race. Because he won't be able to get past something, or he'll hit a wall and, yeah, not necessarily damage the car, but just do something stupid. Oh. See, look, why would you try and go to the right there? Try and go to his left. Oh, Brody, mate. You're not making many friends here. Right, down the straight, get on with it. Oh, he's had a big wiggle. Come on, that car will easily get past that Honda. The Carmen gear is in the pits. He's embarrassed after being overtaken by Brody, who's now looking down the in... He just pushed him out of the way. Shoveled him off the road. Go on, son. That'll do. Right, back to medium pace now. Chill for a bit. We're nearly an hour into the race now. We're not even a third of the way through. Wow. It's going to be over 3 hours, this one. I think it's going to be 3 hours, 20 minutes or so. So it should be about 10 o'clock by the time we finish. I mean, it'll be 10 o'clock by the time he's finished. Look at the Honda going for it in the background. I think their tyres are destroyed at this point, so right now they're going to be, yeah, struggling. Meanwhile, we're on some pretty fresh rubber. It's all nice and green from where Brody is concerned. He's doing the job, isn't he? Doing a wonderful job is our Brody. After just slating him for 10-15 minutes. Hey up. How have you hit a wall there, mate? The AI doesn't like cars that don't handle, basically. Cars that are really warbly and sort of soft. It doesn't do well with them. It doesn't do well with calculating the physics. It needs cars that are really glued down. Still, it's a good-looking game for its age, isn't it? The photo mode and everything that I do for the thumbnails really catches me off guard every single time. But yeah, for those of you that weren't here earlier on, I was playing a new game today where I was soaring at the wheel, and there are going to be YouTube videos coming out on it very, very soon. It's a racing game, so I'm going to be reminding everybody that I'm a commentator and in my motorsport, you know, first and foremost, before any aviation stuff. That was much better. 2:11.3 from Brody. He's moving. But yeah, a new series coming to Chaz Draycott Media as of, well, next Wednesday, the first episode will go live. And I'll be sat here, behind the wheel, screaming. I tore my hair out, but I had a fantastic time. Figure that out. What's next? Oh, it's the Mini Marcos. The Mini Marcos is the next car on the road. And Brody will, I'm sure, not make mincemeat of it. He'll make as hard work of this as he can. Although, let's put him in overtake. It's good that you can't make any changes while the screen is down. I pressed triangle twice then. One, it just activated the menu again. And the other one, excuse me, it said, now we're in overtake. Come on, son. Oh, that's too hot. Brody. He's trying too hard now. You've got the power advantage, mate. Just do it in a straight line. Do it in a straight line. This wonderful little Ginetta is not being utilised to full strength. But it's safe to say we are dominating proceedings at the moment as we get to the hour mark. And as Brody gets to the outside wall. Still in overtake. He's on the ERS. He's got his KERS button held down and it's not going anywhere. Come on, that's the run. That's the run. To be fair, that Mini Marcos is actually quite sprightly in a straight line. It's quite squatted down and it looks like a Staffordshire Bull Terrier running away. Here we go though, Brody's got him now, surely. Up towards Casino. No? Yes? No? On the right? No. Now on the left. Oh, he's mugged him. Oh, down the inside. Wasn't even for position, but he still had to work for it because the Marcos is a terrible back marker. And he's off. Off goes Brody. Lap 29 out of 99. Lovely. Why are you going that wide? Whoa, steady on, son. Flipping heck. The Mini Marcos is actually catching back up with him a bit. Strange. Right, I'm going to just disappear, go and get a new can of Beppies. I'll be back in a few minutes, everybody. Enjoy, Brody. I'll be back soon. Right. Why is he behind it again? Why is he back behind the Marcos? Now he's just going to push it out of the way. What? Why is he behind it? What happened? I come back and he's behind it. Oh, Werrell! Jack Werrell. Oh my god, that was loud. Thank you so much, Werrell. He is sending it, is our Brody. But sending it backwards for some reason behind the bloody... Dunno. So, we'll increase push mode, yeah? Increased pace. We'll get Brody to... I mean, he's trying to kill the flipping Marcos. So we've now got him on increased pace, and that will stay like that until it's changed back by anybody. And now he's been... Now he's... What is he doing? Just overtake the pigging thing. I mean, it's a great battle, but it's not really a mini Marcos against a Ginetta. It's more Brody against himself. Thank you so much there, Werrell. Appreciate it, Sunshine. That was very loud, wasn't it? That was a very, very loud warning. Send it harder. Jesus wept. Here comes the noise. Thank you. God. Right, push hard, Brody. That's how he lost the place, isn't it? Right, so Brody's on it now. We're fine-tuning him. Cheers, Jack. Appreciate you, mate. Let me get them liked. Cheers, son. Hope you're doing well. How's your appendix, by the way? Will you be back for the next Formula 1? Jack was qualifying for Formula 1. He had wheel issues, and then after that... Have you seen what Brody's doing? Then afterwards, in the week leading up to the first round of the championship, his appendix very selfishly exploded. Mate, what is he doing? You've probably jeopardised... What are you doing? You've probably jeopardised this race more than anything now, Werrell. Because Brody cannot drive this car. He's absolutely kicking its head in. Unreal. Get in. Look forward to it, Jack. Right, so we don't need to put him in overtake mode now, do we? Or do we? Let's just do it anyway. Just get past it. That's it. Just drive past it. There we go. He's not messing about now. Get out of my way. Oh, around the outside. He's going to understeer into a wall. Jesus, he's not mucking about. Yeah, mission is finished. He's smacked into the barriers. God, we've got 8 more laps. He's coming in at the end of lap 40. Execution crash. Yeah. Mission failed successfully. What on earth are you doing? He's climbing the walls. Oh, God. I didn't think that having him on push hard would be more of a hindrance. He's got to get back ahead of the bloody mini Marcos for like the 4th time in 5 laps. He's not mucking about though, he's getting it up the revs. He's not scared, is he? Down the inside of the tunnel. He's going to crash big time here, watch this. That's late on the brakes. Oh my God. He's actually losing us a bucket load of time here. What was the last time by the Alpha? 2:19, but that was a pit stop. I'm pretty sure it pitted on that previous lap, did it not? Or did it? I don't know. Either way, we're being caught hand over fist because of this cretin. Unreal. Yeah, that Marcos is getting away. Oh. But thank you, Jack, for the donations. Much appreciated. That's very true, Crimson. Very, very true. Don't know their real barriers until you smack into them. He's doing well on fuel, though, isn't he? The fuel notch thing hasn't moved. No, we're playing by the rules here, mate. That push hard stays on now until someone else pays to change it. You lot are influencing my race. This is part of the championship anyway. We're doing well. Ben. Yeah, I do hope he's got trunks on. Yeah, I'm back in on lap 40, Kenjo. So the end of lap 40, Brody will come in with what's left of the car. He's going to send it there, really. Whoa! Jesus Christ! He's a lunatic, this bloke. He's an absolute lunatic. He's absolutely... Yeah, tyres left. The tyres are doing alright. His tyres with a Y as well, but yeah, they're still very much in the mix. Look at the Porsche now. Go on! Yum. Such a great little car. I'm so in love with it. Oh, look at that. He's mugged him. He thought he was going on the right. He's going on the left. Hard on the brakes. Into the wall. Again. That's like 3 laps in a row now. He'll fine-tune and he'll get better. That's the point of having him in the car for so long in these stints. The more time you put them in the car for, the better they get, the more they sort of improve gradually and learn. You get B-spec points. But oh my word, he needs a few, doesn't he? What is going on, Brody? Brakes left the chair. Yeah. He's just pulling the handbrake. He's getting into every corner going, watch this. I was trying to pull the arm of my chair up and I did it wrong. Flipping. Okay. Right, so the Alpha last time did 2:16. Brody did 2:16. So he actually got away from the Alpha on that lap despite the incidents. Mini Marcos did a 2:16.9. So he's not actually losing us time. It's just I was doing 2-minute ones and 2-minute twos. So I was getting a minute every, what, 3 or 4 laps? 4 or 5? Brody Spector, everybody. Brody Spector. Outstanding individual. Incredible talent. Signed by the Chaz Draycott Media Racing team to... Oh, okay. Smack into... Don't wall ride it, Brody. You cretin. I'm so scared. What's this going to be like in faster cars that are even more leery? Sorry, I'm a bit tired. Sammy, you're breaking the car. Thank you, Jack. You've saved some blushes of Brody. He still headbutted the Mini Marcos out of the way. Right, overtake, go. Oh, he's been on overtake the whole time. That's probably a mistake of mine, isn't it? Whoopsie daisy. Yeah. He's entertaining though, our Brody, isn't he? He's entertaining. There you go, look, no crashing round there now. Beautiful. Go on, mug him into Raskas. No, don't lift. Big send. Push, 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 Brody. It's a boy. Right, he's through. Now just stay on 4, increase pace. Leg it. Get away. I love this. I love doing this. Thank you again, everyone, for joining me so far. We're here for the 1,000 Miles Championship. This is the 3rd round of the championship at Monte Carlo, Cote d'Azur, Monaco, whatever you want to call it. In the Ginetta G4 from, I think it's 1962, is it? 64. Myself and Brody. I'm going to be doing 69 laps? No. No, 59 laps. And he's going to do 40 laps. Good evening, Jakob. I mean, there's no ladies here. How are you? You've missed Brody making... I mean, no, you've not missed Brody making a clown of himself. He's still doing it. Oh, Christ. Hour and a quarter in. The co-driver's trying to turn the Ginetta into a boat. I'm going to get back in on lap 40 of the race. And then show Brody what it's all about. We'll get another stint in, then it's Brody's second stint. Oh my god. What? Where's he going? What is he doing? Yeah, Sam Polly has one, doesn't he? And I thought I'd seen one. There's I mentioned earlier as well, Ian Hunt, who's doing. He's big on the. Oh, what's it called? Can't remember the name of it now. Oh my god! It's the. I think it's the National Historic Speed Club or something, where they do historic racing as well. He's got a Mini Marcos, an orange and black one. Awesome little cars, really. So ugly, but so cute at the same time. Right, Brody, you need to crack on and get away from that thing. I was gapping it by like 13 seconds a lap earlier. He's just done a 2:17.7. The Mini Marcos did a 2:17.9, so he was only 0.2 of a second quicker. Don't forget the car's only going to get quicker as well, actually, with less fuel in it later on fresh rubber in this stint. I could probably... We might not even have to pit. I might put a little bit of fuel in for the last stint, but I don't think we're going to need much. But in this next stint, with little fuel in it and fresh rubber, I think we're going to be on for a fast lap. If Brody still brings it home with some panels on it. We were trying to get a sub 2 minute lap time before, Jack, and I think I got, what was it, a 2 minutes 0.3, does it tell anywhere? No. No. I think it was 2 minutes 3 or 2 minutes 0.5. I was so close to getting a sub 2 minute lap time. I'm dying to get back out there and get one. We've only got a few more laps of this wonderful thing. My poor Ginetta, what are you doing to it? Like Ben said, he better have his trunks on for when he falls in that marina. I'm going to throw him in later. I'm sorry, everybody. Very tired. But I'm committed to doing this race. Committed to beating it. It's a tick box exercise at this point. We're just giving Brody a chance to destroy the car. It's an interesting line at Rascasse, isn't it? It's very Michael Schumacher-esque. He's actually been caught by the Marcos again. Oh, nice. Innsbruck's always good. Bristol as well. Bristol's tiny. And then more Volatillia. You love a Volatillia, don't you? I really like their livery. It's really tidy. Flipping heck. How did he not hit a wall then? Jesus. I was going to say, you've been doing a lot of it, haven't you? I was on Volanta the other day trying to look at stuff after doing a flight, and I saw that you'd done quite a lot of distance. Me and Dan recorded a flight just the other week. That goes live on Sunday. My first flight for a while with Dan back in the convoy with me. I think the Marcos' tyres have started to die. It's really dropping lap time now. Doha to LA. Jesus Christ. That is some miles. Was that the A350? Qatar? Dan's flown the A350 as well, actually. That's what he flies in the video that we have coming up on Sunday. He scares me at every corner. A Citation from Corsica to Prague. I like flying the Citation. 16 hours, A350. Flipping out. Yeah, I like flying the Citation. I want to do more of it. I can never quite get it to do what I want. I need to learn it a little bit better because it's the speed of it for me. It's managing the speed more because it doesn't have automatic, like auto throttle or automatic speed, does it? Yeah, why not? Wednesday night long haul. You not got to work in the morning. He's doing well as this Brody lad, he said sarcastically. What are we catching up to now? Is that the Fiat? Yeah, it's the Fiat 500. He's going to absolutely breeze past this. We'll put him in overtake nice and early. Ah, longitude. I think I've got the latitude. Is it the CJ4? Is it the CJ4 that I was flying? Oh, okay, Brody. Did you all see that? Smacking that poor Fiat out of the way. Ah, fair play, Jack. It's always good. Brody, you've been a huge source of entertainment, but please look after the car a little better. Oh, for God's sake. I just don't, yeah. He's lobbing it into every barrier that he can see. He's literally just had it up on two wheels. On the wall. We haven't put a second lap on that Alpha yet, have we? Where is the Alpha? It's going through the swimming pool section. So to be fair, Brody's been catching. He did a 2:11 last time and the Alpha did a 2 minutes 14, so... Oh, right. I didn't realise that, Jakob. I don't know my private jets that well, but I like the CJ4. That's the one that I want to, oh God, fly more of. Come on. 2 more laps for it to survive and then I'll get back in. He is just high-fiving the barriers at this point, isn't he, Crimson? He's just saying, have one of them, have one of them, have one of them. Brake. It must be painful in real life when you are quite a capable racing driver and you see a teammate get in the car that just cannot drive the thing. I mean, fair play. He's not losing us time at the end of the day. He's just smacking into everything in sight. He's not losing us a bucket load of time. We've gained enough of an advantage that we're staying in the lead. We're going to stay well in the lead. This white line's gone a bit purple because I tried to draw on it with marker pen and it's clearly like seeped into the paint. So there's a purple bit on it. It's still white around here, but on this side there's a bit of purple. So on the next lap we'll tell Brody to come into the pits. We'll just change the tyres when not, well, there's no point refueling. The car will just be lighter on fresh rubber with some new body panels. I bet he's weeding the seat as well. Oh God. Yeah, to be fair, that Ross Chastain move was so legendary though, wasn't it? Flat out against the wall all the way around, it was amazing. That took some plums, that did. I mean, part of me thinks it was stupid, but it was, yeah, plum worthy. To be fair, Jakob, it can be quite easy as long as you've got the flight plan in. That's the thing with them. you sort of change what it is and then press a button to sort of input it. Especially on the Airbus. The Airbus is a really good system with the way that you twist it to, you know, set it to whatever altitude you want. You push it if you want the aircraft to manage it as per the flight plan, or you pull it to tell the aircraft, look, I know what you think is going on, but this is what's going on and this is what I want now. So it's like your control or the aircraft's control. It's a clever way of doing it. Right, Brody, mate. One more lap. And then we're going to bring him in. Poor Brody. He wanted a bit of glory here at Monaco. He's going to get the win. Got a point, Crimson. Got a point. Okay, we're going to press the button. Pit in, Brody.
Box, box, box. Brody, box, box. You are ruining the car, quite frankly. And these lot are here to see me drive, not you. Over.
Well, you know what? If you look at the... Oh, God, wow. The Alpha was 4 seconds quicker on that last lap. But it was quicker than the Mini Marcos. That thing absolutely annihilates its tyres, doesn't it? It really suddenly falls off a cliff of pace. Whereas the Alpha looks after its tyres for a long time. Brody just does barrier inspections every third corner. So I'm going to be in from lap 41 to lap 60. Then we're going to get Brody in again from 60 to 80. Then I'll be until the end. I've drunk that Pepsi too quick and it's really cold and really gassy. Jesus, look at it. Miserable, isn't he? Miserable. I would like to see some improvement. I wonder if you do get it like this, actually. I need to check my B-Spec points in my garage or something at the end, because I don't know if... Oh, God. If this is how you actually do it, or whether you need to get them to do races for you. Where you enter it in B-Spec mode. You know what I mean? Surely you should get points on it from here. Either way, in comes Brody. Time to make sure I'm ready. I'm not quite sat central. A refuel, no. Sorted. Right. Let's go chasing that 2-minute lap time, shall we? Let's go after it. Thank you. There's a car coming past. And it is the Fiat. Okay, cold tyres for a couple of laps, so we needn't worry about trying to chase that sub 2-minute lap just yet. We'll do that in a couple of laps' time. We've got a bit yet. Just got to get a bit of temperature into it for the first few laps. It'll take about 3 or 4 laps for the tyres to come in anyway, so just coast around, enjoy it a little bit more. And hopefully you're all enjoying this. I know it's, you know, it's probably more chilled viewing than thrilling, you know, nighttime entertainment, but I appreciate you all being here with me for this. And it gives extra life to this playthrough, you know, it's better than just recording it bit by bit. The other game that I've been playing on the wheel, it does work a little bit better when you record it, so long as you don't cut up the driving, if that makes sense. So there's no point cutting from one lap to the next or anything like that, or one part of a race to another part, because you lose the context as soon as you cut anything like that. So yeah, it's hopefully going to be a bit more entertaining. Ugh. This is very floaty on cold tyres. I wonder if we could maybe... the Mini Marcos is next up. Yeah, fairs Kenjo. It's not early access iRacing Arcade. However, I did get to play on it at the end of 2024 with Steve Myers, actually. I was sat next to Steve Myers on I played it. How cool is this? I played iRacing Arcade on Steve Myers' own laptop. How cool is that? It's mad where, you know, I mean, that may not mean much to some people, but I just, sometimes I'll say stuff like that and think, you know, it's mad what being able to talk rubbish for a living, what sort of situations it gets me into. Whoa. Wow, yeah, the tyres really aren't coming up to temperature yet, are they? They are not playing ball just yet. Staying in third. That's going to be what changes the lap time. A smooth chicane like that rather than a big slidey one with loads of steering lock. To be fair, I think the whole lap could probably get that treatment. Look at this, barely any lock. No, but I have spoken to them and have said, look, I've done a lot of content on Circuit Superstars before. Original Fire Games know who I am. I've done interviews with them and stuff. So it'd be cool if I could sort of spearhead a bit of content with it in the future. And I do try and stay in touch with Steve about it, but obviously he's a very busy bloke, so it's hard to. Well, I'm knocking on the door. I'm sure there's much more famous people and much more, you know, well-known personalities that could do something with it than just me, who occasionally commentates on racing. Ah, too early into there. That wasn't my best first sector. Just using less lock everywhere just to see how the car treats it. Except for there. We need all the lock in the world there. Yeah, there was no browser history. For some reason it just said, yeah, browser history is paused. Barney the Flagman Rule 34. Why did I just say that out loud? Should have just left that in my head for nobody to ever hear. But no, Chaz is a massive Egypt. There we go, that's tidy. Yeah, that would have been, yeah, that would have made it a pretty epic trio, wouldn't it? That would have been Elva name drop. This isn't quicker by the look of it. I think it does need more lock and more persuasion, this car. For God's sake, Ben. Okay, let's bring this lap time down. Come on, let's attack it. Let's really attack it. Come on, let's kick its head in. Let's try. Try. Not sure what to do around here. I'm going to go and turn in late. And then just go massively wide. And then wide again. That's not the way. I need to go slower into the first part of the corner. Not even at the halfway point yet. That's definitely faster, isn't it? We're just carrying so much more speed. The rest of the lap wasn't quick enough though. I'm going to be cheeky here. I'm going to go really wide in Raskas, hoping that it gives me a little bit more speed for that bit. Run wide out of here. I don't know if revving it that high works. That's definitely the way around there. Tuck it in second gear, build up the revs, use the power at the top end of the revs. Ah, too hot. Nice and early on the throttle there. It's really difficult in an underpowered car like this to go in search of lap time. There's such massive commitment needed everywhere. You have to carry every single mile an hour. On the throttle nice and early. Correct it really close to that wall. I'm going to try just a lift. No, I broke. I couldn't just do a lift there. I go wide of this bit. Oh no, I hit that inside wall. Sugar. Ah. Carried good speed through there this time. This is just going to be an hour or so of qualifying laps now. Front tyres aren't fully up to temp yet either, so there's still a bit of movement there. Turned in too late, too early, and then had to get out of it. That felt nice. We're literally tenths of a second away from sub 2 minute. There's 4 cars on the circuit as well, not too far up the road. So in a few laps time, we're not going to be able to use our ultimate pace. Maybe it isn't about straight lining it on the exit. Maybe you can just run wide as long as you keep the speed up. So at the end of the day, I suppose you end up over on the right hand side of the circuit anyway before the next left-hander. Come on. That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, 59. 2 minutes. Oh, I see 2 minutes, .289. That was committed as anything through first corner, wasn't it? Oh, I really hope we don't catch this lot on this lap. I think we might as well. Right, remember turning later on the right-hander. Ah, that's cost us a bit of speed, I think. Oh, we're on an absolute mission on this lap. Don't touch the Fiat. Smoothly around it. Nice. Oh, this lap is going to be ruined, isn't it? It's going to be ruined. By something like this. Oh, we got lucky. But that's going to cost us time. Oh, no. Yes, move out of the way. Give me that short line to the right-hand side. That could be it, you know. 58, 59, 2 minutes, .314, so still not an improvement. I think the Honda cost us a little bit of speed there. Do we go wide around here? No. Third is not the one. Third is not the one round there. Yeah, there's an imbalance there of going well too wide on the way in. It doesn't actually gain you anything on the exit, I don't think. You're changing gear about the same point. Ah, I was really pushing it, trying to keep the speed up. No, thank you. No more replay for me. Okay, let's run wide here. Just use a little bit more distance to gain some speed. It's a long old change up to third, isn't it? Now we've got maybe 2 or 3 laps before we catch the car ahead, so we need to utilise them. We do need to go down into second gear. That's the one. That was a run. I've been trying to straighten up a little bit earlier on the exit of the hairpin because I've been letting the car go too far over to the left-hand side. This feels quick, this one. There's a little square of daylight on the insides of that tunnel, and every time I've got up to there before now when I've been on a quick lap, it's been just getting to 58 seconds. That's late on the brakes. But it worked. This has been a really hard push lap, this. Little tap of brakes. Oh, I was a bit early into there. I tell you, so long as I get the final corner right, this is the one. This is the one. Sub 2 minutes. I've done it. Yes! There it is. Come on. Ha ha! That was a right lap. That was. Come on. Get in. Oh, I'm buzzing with that. Sub 2 minutes around here in a Ginetta. That was not easy, that. This bit in particular is horrible because it's like squared off long corners and then the grip just disappears from you down there and it just floats towards that wall. It's like there's a magnet on it. Thank you, Ben. Much appreciated. Now we can just run the rest of the race. I'm not going to get any quicker than that. I'm telling you, that was like the perfect lap. Still obviously going to push, but we've got a very, very easy lead. Brody's going to try and write the car off in a bit. But I am over the moon with that. Less than 2 minutes. That took some doing. You can go well late on the brakes there. Look at that. Wow. I'm pretty sure I drove through that wall then. I very nearly did, didn't I? Flipping out. Oh, can't drive through that one. That's a very solid wall, that one. Okay, 10 laps to go, then you all get your beloved Brody back. Just making sure the wheel's still on. Felt a little bit wobbly there as I came around that final sector. It feels so gutless up the hill, it's horrible. Wow. That felt quick through there. No. Kiss the wall. Might be on for another quick one, you know. If I just keep this tidy. If I have a good chicane. Chicane is very important. That was really good. There was me saying before I won't get quicker than that. I might do it. That felt tidier. That was tidier. Yeah, Brody's been cheated on. 58, 59. Look at that, 59.3. Yeah. There's me saying it won't get quicker than a 59.551. Just 3 laps later. 159.3. Cool. Beat that, Brody. He's like a quarter of a minute slower. We ought to rename him Sergio Perez. I want to try and do a stylish overtake on this Fiat 500. Not one clogged with understeer like that. I was hoping that it'd oversteer, but no, apparently not. Handbrake. No. That's the answer to the handbrake? No. And you go, wah. Carmen gear in the pits. Drift past the Fiat. He's going to think, flipping heck, I thought Brody got out of the car. That was good fun. Whoa. Well, that wasn't good, was it? Neither was that. Across the line, 2 minutes 6. Not quite my fastest lap. But now I'm just going to try and keep the pace up a little bit. I've dialed it down to pace level 3 of 5. Not quite in the overtake mode. Just going to now churn out the lap times ahead of Brody's second and final stint of the race. Nearly 2 hours in. God, there is just a magnet on that wall. I suppose it's quite a downhill corner, isn't it? So, yeah. Two laps ahead of the Alpha, though. That's comfortable, isn't it? Oh, really? I can't see them. I can't see the comments. I haven't seen any comment be censored or anything. That's interesting. Oh, overdid that one slightly. There's something cool actually, having that white stripe painted on, it even helps me. I get more of a reference as to where the wheel is. I know it's in my hands, but I get more of a visual representation of it as I'm driving along. It's really cool. Wow. Kept thinking I saw my Pepsi can move, but it's the reflection of the chat over there reflecting off the side of it, pointing at me. Whenever the chat moves and goes up, obviously it moves on there. It's really strange. Do say hello if you are watching and lurking. Let me know who's in the chat. Oh, Ben's Ben's all on his own by the look of it. I don't know. I bet he does. Is that the Carmen gear up the road? I believe it is. Whoa. Big slide. Right, someone press triangle. Let's get on the overtake. Wonder why the Honda S800 is white in that picture. Thank you. Style it out, give it a drift. See you later, and off we go. Whoa, close to that. Okay, only a few more laps to go. About 10 minutes. Maybe 12. And then, of course, it's time for Brody. Whoa! That was a bit too committed into there. Honda's just come out of the pits. Really, Fiberman? I'm sure you've been in one of my streams before. I tend to try and do a couple of these. I do stream on Twitch as well. I'm going to be live on Twitch on Friday night from quite late on as well, doing F1 Challenge 99. 2 more Grand Prix there. The French Grand Prix and the British Grand Prix as Ricardo Zonta in the 1999 BAR. I think we have 3 championship points now, or maybe just... No. Is it 3 or is it just the 1? I think it's just the 1 championship point so far this season. Aiming to just basically whoever we finish ahead of at the end of the season, we can then choose their seat for the next year. I was considering doing it like a spinny wheel sort of thing though, so we didn't decide, so it chose for us. But I don't know. We'll see. Oh, good. Well, I hope you're enjoying them, mate. Hope you're enjoying them indeed. Thank you very much for watching. I always appreciate it. I sometimes have to remind people, especially with all the aviation videos, I have to remind people what my main job is as a motorsport commentator and presenter. And then lead video producer for GT Planet. And then this, in order of income. It's crazy, really. But fingers are in many pies, so to speak. I was feeling a bit down about stuff sort of middle to tail end of last year about how much I do and, you know, what I get back from it and all that. And a good friend of mine pointed out that, you know, he doesn't know anybody that does as many things as me. Not trying to blow my own horn, just saying that, like, you know, you could say jack of all trades, master of none and all that, and I do try and do a lot of very different things. But I just try and do stuff I enjoy because I've got the, you know, I'm lucky enough to be in a position where I can do that, and I love it. Chief Farmer Botherer. You what? Oh yeah, yeah. It took me a second that then. Yeah. There will be more Untitled Goose Game as well. I'm going to play more of that on the channel. There'll be a few videos of that, maybe 1 a month. It's only going to be something that I revisit every so often. But I'll be doing some more single player on that. Charlotte and I completed it 2-player and it's hilarious. But obviously it's a different dynamic trying to play through it on single player, so I think it'll still pose a challenge, and you know, the game hasn't been spoiled for me by doing it 2-player. If anything, it'll show me how hard single player is. But yeah, new series coming to my channel next Wednesday. There's a new video coming out. This is, yeah. Very lively right now. This car feels like the back end wants to disconnect from the front. The front isn't giving me all the grip either. We're still not on for shoddy lap times though. We're still doing alright. Just into the 201s, so it's still quick. We did start doing the extra lists, yeah. We did one where somebody's got to buy back their own stuff from the market or something, or from a different part of town. That was quite hard. We got the gardener to buy back his own trowel or something. Is it a trowel, the little diggy thing? There are some pretty tough ones. And a lot of them you wonder how on earth you get to do them as well. Most of it is figuring out how to do it. The actual execution of it isn't always the difficult part. It's the figuring out, like, how on God's green earth do you get this to this point without said person getting it and all that. Sometimes it's just about how quickly you get away. But it's a very fun game. As is this. This is just excellent on a wheel. Only a handful more laps and then Brody will get in. Yeah, that's it, Ben. Fair play of putting it. Fair way of putting it, I should say. Now here's the car in second place in the race. The Alpha. A car I adore. And I expect to win as part of this event. Because don't forget, by winning this championship, we should get a prize car at the end as well as a lot of money. Oh, thank you. Commentate at any track in the world. What, over like a PA, or even if it's like a live feed from the circuit? God. I mean, Red Bull Ring is one I've always wanted to commentate at, but I've commentated there, and it's just amazing. You're above the grandstands where the commentary boxes are on the start-finish straight. Not too far out of the final corner, actually. You're sort of one of the first parts of the grandstand that the cars get to. That's pretty epic there on a nice day. I was very lucky that the 2 days I went there, it had been raining and then the sun had come out, so it was all shiny and lovely. Everything was reflective and bright. Circuits I've not commentated out there that I want to. Sepang, Malaysia. That's one of my favourite racing circuits of all time. It's not necessarily suited to everything, but I just love that place. I think it's such a cool looking circuit. I'd love to go to Portimao. Portimao would be cool. That's a very pretty circuit as well. There's not really any American circuits. Nowhere like Daytona or anything like that. Spa would be cool, but it's never like top of my list. I've had the pleasure of commentating at Le Mans. No, that's not what I intended at all, Ben. Shush. Oh, what's this all about? Come on. Yeah. I'd like to commentate at Le Mans on the Le Mans race. I'm not so into the Indy 500. I like the actual IndyCar season like the rest of it. I like the road course races more than anything else. Not so much into the Indy 500. I'll watch it because it's a hell of a spectacle, you know, it's epic, but it's not like I don't build up the month leading into it thinking, wow, you know, I've got to watch this. The Le Mans 24 hours would be pretty special to commentate on. To say you've done that, that's the holy grail. I think it'd have to be that for me. Out of all the circuits, though, Red Bull Ring is my favourite. I just love that place. It's not even the best track, but it's just everything about it, the facilities, the location, all of it is just so lovely. It's a really well done circuit. And it does provide good racing as well. It may only have like, what, 7 corners or whatever it is, but it's amazing. What past racing history? I know exactly what race. In 2004, and I think I've mentioned this in one of these streams before. Back in 2004, the BTCC and SEAT put together a partnership to have a special race at Donington called the BTCC Masters. And it was Alan Menu, John Cleland, Jason Plato, Frank Beeler, Gabriele Tarquini, Anthony Reid, you know, loads of previous champions or well-known drivers, people like Kelvin Burt, Patrick Watts, loads of others were in it. Everybody was in identical Seat Leon Super Copas in 2004 in the evening at Donington, and all of them just went absolutely at it. And it was a long race as well. I remember it was nearly an hour-long race, I'm pretty sure, in those cars. And there was loads of accidents, but Charlie Cox was commentating, and Charlie is by far my favourite commentator of all time. He is hugely entertaining, but very good at calling the action accurately and quickly and getting names right and stuff. He was really on it. And to have commentated that with him, I think he had Ben Edwards doing it at the time. Now, Ben's really good, but Charlie was absolutely on it. I would have loved to commentate that. That race is just absolute hilarity. If you've not watched it, obviously stick around for this, but line it up on YouTube. The BTCC Masters 2004. And somebody has uploaded the full thing to YouTube as well, actually, the full race. So you can watch all of it back. There only used to be like 5-minute highlights of it before. But there's a bit where Jason Plato and I think Alan Menu come together and Jason gets smacked out of the way. There's also a bit where Gabriele Tarquini does the most deliberate takeout I've ever seen on Kelvin Burt, where they're going up towards McLean's and he just turns left and just turns him into the wall, and it's a massive accident as well. He'd probably get, you know, it'd go to court these days if he did that, but all the drivers at the end of it, it looked like they all had a whale of a time, and they loved just, you know, knocking 7 shades of Seat out of each other. That'd be the one. Sorry, not a very short answer, I know, but I appreciate the questions. Keeps me talking. Oh! Good distraction, you could say. Oh no. No. No, no, no. I want to change my idea. I pressed the throttle. No, don't refuel, don't refuel. Don't refuel. How do I change to Brody? Oh no. I pressed the throttle and it counts that as pressing a button in the game. So we've got fresh rubber, it hasn't refueled. So we're just going to have to come back in at the end of this lap. It's not even going to change tyres. What we're doing here is warming Brody's tyres up for him. And then I'm going to go get another drink, stretch my legs a little bit because my bum's starting to hurt on this chair. Yeah, they absolutely were, Fiberman. It was fantastic fun. Honestly, it's one of the best things. I think it was Alan Menu won in the end, and they interview him at the end, and he's just got a massive smile on his face, and he said, you know, it was so great for all of them to get back together and have so much fun, and yeah, they all loved it. I think Tim Harvey was in the race as well. I think Tim had an accident, and then I think he had contact with somebody. It brought out the safety car, but he was able to carry on, and then during the safety car restart there was a crash, which involved him. Okay, nearly 2 hours and 10 minutes in. We still have about an hour to go here at Monaco. Yeah, Race of Champions does look good. I'm delighted to call him my friend. Neil Cole is there this weekend presenting on that. I met Neil through the loudspeaker agency, and he was very, very kind about me and my work at Motorsport Games. Actually, I saw him at the Young Epilepsy Purple Sector's charity event, and he came up to me and said, you know, I just wanted to say well done with your work at Motorsport Games. You were great. And I was just like, oh, famous person noticed me. And he's lovely, is Neil. Fantastic bloke. And he's there at Race of Champions presenting this weekend. Right, so driving mode, B-spec. Don't refuel. Keep current tyres. There we go. It's all yours, Brody. It is all yours, son. Go and write it off, you cretin. What? Oh my god. Okay, so I've hung out the window. Brody's jumped in. Jesus. Okay. Right. So, like I've said, I'm just gonna disappear for a few minutes. You all enjoy Brody, and I will be back very soon. See you in a sec, everyone. it's nice to see that Brody's continuing the trend of smacking into just about everything. But yeah, the wheels did not stop during that driver change at all. Unreal behaviour by Brody, but that's what he does, isn't it? That's what he does. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in so far here tonight on Chaz Draycott Media. Really appreciate you and everyone watching this. I know this isn't, like I said before, it's not the liveliest, most wild nighttime viewing, but I hope it's something chill for you to just join me on. And even if you just got this on a second monitor and you're doing something else, or whether you've got it on your phone and you're just doing something else, I appreciate you being here with me throughout this, because obviously I've got to do it as part of this playthrough. This is one of those championships. There's a few of them that we're going to tick off like this as well, where there's multiple races to do. We are going to take on the 24-hour races as well, which, yeah, that's going to be pretty intense. I'm going to hopefully have people here with me and stuff. I'm going to aim to get another one of these headsets because we can plug it into the same audio mixer, and we can sit and just sort of have a chat and whatever and have people here, and you've already still got the feed and everything up there where Sabrina's breasts are. You know, you can just, yeah, we can just chill and make a show of it. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. And we'll have Brody with us as well. Brody will be on the move. Crashing into walls. Like that. Oh, the poor bloke. We're 3 laps ahead of the Alpha, though. What are the lap times like? 2:17.7 against a 2:15.2, so I've not really got anything to worry about. There's 2 laps between the Honda and the Fiat. There's less than a kilometre between the Honda and the Carmen Ghia, though. So they're getting close. The Alpha has disappeared away from the Mini Marcos. Everybody's quite spread out now. Ready? Wall. Oh no. Kept it tucked in. Well done, Brody. Good Lord. Good Lord. Cross the line close to the wall. Lap 66 out of 99. 2/3 of the way through. 2 hours and 20 minutes. Well, actually, no, this isn't even 2/3 yet. So what's it going to be, about 3.5 hours total, this race? I mean, we could speed him up. What do you reckon? Do we speed Brody's stint up and just crack on with mine? I don't want to do it unless someone in chat is happy with it. But we all know what the outcome is. It's Brody losing about 2 seconds a lap. And having accidents like this. He's so bad. I mean, you're wonderful, Brody. Keep going, mate.
Pace is good, tyres are good. Crack on. Just mind the walls.
It's just such a cool little car, though, isn't it? I'd love to have a go in a real one. Don't think I've ever seen a real one. Of course, Ben. Always. I'm a good boy. Look at the wonderful sight of Brody making his way around, effortlessly around Monaco. What a glorious, glorious sight. Look at how glorious. Gloriously headfirst into a wall. Okay, so. Yeah. So L1 and... Okay, so you can times it by 3. You can't... Yeah, okay, you can't do that with it. Okay, we'll speed it up. Keep an eye on his lap times at least. But at the moment we can't obviously look at the car outside. which is a shame. Or can you? No. You can increase his pace, but you can't, yeah, do that. It's weird doing that on the wheel because you've got to hold the left paddle. Because the paddles are R1 and L1, and R2 and L2 are buttons on top of the wheel, which is really strange. That takes some getting used to when you're navigating menus and stuff. So he's on lap 68 out of 99. And before you know it... Oh, you know what I can do on top of this? No? Do I have to click on this window? Hang on. Oh, yeah. Look at that. I can fast forward the PlayStation emulator as well. Look at him go. Brody crashing into walls. Is he getting caught by that Mini Marcos? He is, isn't he? He's getting absolutely railed in by that Mini Marcos. It's a weird noise, isn't it? But I think it's necessary. Car's out of the pits. That's going to slow the Marcos down, maybe. And the Alpha's in there as well. Lap 74 now. So just in case. That's what it's like when it's normal with me timesing it by 4 in the emulator. We're getting 80 FPS. Vertical frames per second is 300 odd. Virtual. Oh, it's actually at 6.5 times speed at the moment. That's pretty impressive, isn't it? I mean, I understand it's not a lot to look at, so I apologise. The Honda's just got ahead of the Carmen Ghia. Any moment now, he'll be coming in. Oh, I'll tell you what, we can actually also do this. So we can look at him while we speed it up. Meow. And again, he's just hitting every wall in sight. We're not going to need to refuel either. That's the beautiful thing. Is that we're not going to need to refuel the car at all for the end of the race. It's just smacking into every barrier. Look at the Alpha now, right up behind us. Gets away in a straight, and then he'll just... Well, maybe not there. Run, Brody. Look at the urgency of it. Get away. Scary Alpha. It's this sector and then the final corners where he just makes an absolute mockery of himself, look. The Alpha's just going to reel him back in now. Because bang, bang, bang. And then suddenly the Alpha's on him. And then bang, bang. Yep. And then bang. Yeah, of course. 2 laps left, Brody. Kill him. Oh yeah, we need overtake. Oh, it's only gone down to 3 times speed now. Get out of the way. And now I turn overtake off. Oh no, it is about 3 times the processing speed. Just back from an in-depth conversation about Tommy Walsh from Ground Force. What? What on earth, Fiberman? What's that about? Sounds enthralling. Yeah, Brody's in the car now for the final moments. 1 more lap for him. And then his duties here today are done. I wonder if... Yeah, so it's not actually... Because it's not processing the visuals here, it's at 7 times the speed. Is doing this. Speed is showing us 700%. When I do it like this, we're getting about 300%. Now we're going to bring him in. I don't know what that beep was. Okay. A-Spec, don't refuel. Sports mediums, please. One more stint. I must drive in the Le Mans 24 hours. Given any driver in history, who are your teammates? Tom Christensen. Mike Wilds. Mike Wilds, I'm, again, very, very pleased to say, a good friend of mine now, Mike Wilds, who's been racing for... This year is his 60th year in motorsport. He raced for Nissan at the end of the 80s in Group C. He raced for Ecos as well in the 1980s at Le Mans. Who else? Mika Hakkinen and Ben. Because he asked so nicely. And Ben would carry us all to a result as well, that's the thing. Ben would carry like mad. His back would be killing him at the end of 24 hours with me, Tom Christensen, Mike Wilds and Mika Hakkinen. Ben would be tutoring us between stints. What about the car? Now, if you could all... Let me turn the question back to you. If you could drive any car that has competed in a 24 hours of Le Mans, what would it be? Mika's my favourite driver of all time. If you'd ever asked me, like, you know, what driver would you sit down and have a coffee with, have a chat with, it has to be Mika. Even if I'm just asking him questions he's already heard before, I'd just love to meet him. He's one driver that I really, really want to meet through my career. And all this presenting and commentating malarkey. Lumixion, that is a very good shout. A very good shout. I was fortunate enough to interview Anthony Davidson at Race Retro, and he said that he drove the Lola Aston Martin B09, you know, the V12 machine. He drove that. He also drove the Peugeot 908 HDI FAP, that incredible diesel machine, and he still vouches that diesel propulsion is the best way to go endurance racing because you weren't distracted by engine noise. He said it was so quiet and comfortable that it wasn't, you know, an extra thing for your mind to worry about. The Mad Silk Cut Jags, yeah, the XJR9s. The XJR15, I think it was an absolutely gorgeous car. The Mazda Wood Definu, yeah. The Protest livery. I don't know, though. I'm thinking something like the Vipers, you know, the old GT Vipers. Back when they were GT1. I mean, it'd be hard not to say the Audi R10 TDI. That's just an absolutely incredible bit of engineering. I don't know anything other than that, really. There were some really cool LMP2s in the mid-2010s. Sorry, I got a really itchy nose. In the mid-2010s that were Judd V8s. That would be hilarious fun in one of them. They were closed cockpit LMP2 cars, I'm pretty sure, with Judd V8s in them. I think it was Nissan that made them. There's a little Honda. There goes the little Honda. Oh, sideways. Yeah, the Sauber C9 Toyota GT1. Yeah, it's cool, but... Now the CLK GTR, there's different versions of this. So there's the CLK GTR that was in the, well, yeah, of course, the GT40. There's the CLK GTR that raced in FIA GT and at Le Mans, but there's also the Mercedes CLR, which was the really flat one. That was the weird looking thing that kept flipping over. That was the most bonkers Mercedes prototype. There's obviously the Toyota, is it the 88CV or the CV88, the Konica Minolta one that's in this game. I only know it's in the game because of the trailer. Yeah, the CLR, yeah. CLR is the one that Mark Webber took to the sky in. I think something like the Porsche 919 as well would be pretty cool. The Toyota TS050. That with hybrid, I bet, was just insane. Ken Miles GT40. Yeah. Yeah, the original Audi R8 before it became a road car. What a strange form of naming that is, you know. Oh yeah, we've made a car, let's now name another one after it. It's kind of like the McLaren. One of my favourite McLaren Formula 1 cars of all time is the MP412. If you search for McLaren MP412, you definitely don't get a Formula 1 car most of the time. You get the supercar, which again, an amazing car, but I prefer the Formula 1 car. 1997 Hakkinen and Coulthard machines. I think that was Hakkinen's... Was it his first F1 win? Because he won the race at the end of 97 because Adrian Newey had just joined the team. He made improvements to the car late on in the season, and then they started doing really well, and they got a 1-2 at the final round in Jerez, and then obviously dominated the next 2 years in 98 and 99. Well, I say dominated, you know, Ferrari gave them a good run for their money, but McLaren in 98 and 99 were just... I mean, look at 1998, they were over a minute ahead of the field in Australia in the first race, so that new car, it was just incredible. The 99 car was an absolute delight. I've got mini champs of each of them up there. Actually, no, I don't think I've got a 99 car. I know I've got both the 97 cars, Hakkinen and Coulthard, and a 98 one with Hakkinen. Yeah, the Voss 22. I won't lie, when me and my brother first got back into Circuit Superstars and I met Nico online, and me and my brother just had a session just driving against him for a laugh. I was like, wow, we're in the presence of greatness. I remember me and my brother driving around, and Nico was so fast and so consistent. The fact that he did that on a keyboard, we were just, you know, we were just laughing. We were pushing so hard trying to get lap times out of the cars, and Nico was just breezing around making it look easy. We were just shaking our heads going, how on earth? Crazy. Yeah, the V10, V12 F1 cars, yeah, they are just the best, aren't they? The early 2000s, you know, when you look at the 2004, 2005 cars, when they used to sing their bags off. One of my favourite videos on YouTube got removed a few years ago, and I've never been able to find any footage similar since. But I think it was from one of the old season review DVDs where they used to just include like non-commentated laps from certain rounds of the championship and just extra angles of like practice and stuff like that. And I think it was Antonio Pizzonia in a 2004 Williams, the facelift one, so it didn't have the walrus nose. And it was just screaming its head off, traction control everywhere. And it was him lapping Monza in the Williams. And it was just music, utter music. He wasn't fastest, he was just in the middle of the field, but just watching this car get pushed around Monza was just delightful. We're going to send it on this Fiat 500, don't even need to. Still can't believe it at a sub 2 minute lap. It's nuts, isn't it? It's mighty strange as well, seeing that it says 3 hours and, well, 3 minutes now, and I've been live for 2 3/4. Hence, speeding up the emulation definitely works. We can do that in future for Brody. We'll give him a stint or two where we don't speed him up, but I think, you know, for the sake of us all just sitting around watching, we may as well speed it up. That's that Beppy's done with. I don't need refueling now. Only about another half hour to go then, with 14 laps left on the board here at Monaco. It still catches me off guard, you know. So good to drive. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you can let him off there. I wouldn't be able to do it. Look. It's mental. Got to make sure I press the right key there and don't click load state. I've done that before. I've gone to speed up the emulator while playing a game, and I've hit F3 or F1 and it's either saved or loaded a save state at the time and got rid of my progress. I'm playing with fire, actually messing with that. So I can't remember which one's save and which one's load. They are. If you had it that way around, you know, if you had a button, if it was F1 and F3 and one was save and one was load, which way round would it be? Because I could never add any logic to it. For me, 1 would be save. There's me saying no logic to it, but you know, my initial thought would be 1 is to save, 3 is to load, because you would always save before you load. Yeah. Let me know. Possibly the strangest question I could have asked tonight, actually. Whoa. Oh. I wasn't looking, I'm not going to lie. These lap times are not slouchy, are they, though? We're still pushing on some pretty solid laps. Early on in the race, I was doing 2-minute 5s. Do we start chasing that sub 2-minute lap again? Do we start going for quick laps? What do you reckon? What else have we got to do? I'm gonna try and set some blistering times now. Oh, well, then we're not going to do it like that, are we? Or that. Fair play, Fiberman. Are you like a superhero for the internet or something? Do you like bring the world fast connection speeds? Got to hit every wall there is to hit on this lap. We're not doing too bad though, are we? Oh, I thought I hit the inside wall then, so I didn't correct for it. I just sort of let things happen. And I ran deep into there. I think the only 2 sub 2-minute laps I've done are those ones that I did where it was a 59.5 and a 59.3, are they not? Don't think I did any more. Fiberman, because I like that. That's good. I do see videos of people saying that they'd taken fibre and all this and then they were fighting like mad. I'd love to try it myself. That's not sub 2 minutes. Chickpeas. Might have to try them. Well, it's good to know that this car will do this whole race on fuel. It's just tyres that limit it. When I was doing my Gran Turismo 2 playthrough, there were some particularly lovely but nasty individuals paid money for me to not change tyres all race. I'd asked for donations to, you know, change certain parts of the race, and they said, how much for you to not change tyres all race? So I said something like 25 quid. And within minutes, someone had sent it in. I think it was Tim Perry that did that. And it was the Rome Millennium 2 Hours race, I think it was, in the Toyota GT1. And I didn't change tyres through the whole race. This lap feels fast. Could it be a sub 159? Probably not with corners like that. That wasn't ideal, was it? That felt fast though. This is going to be sub 2 minutes. I'm not sure if it's going to be a sub 59 though. 7:58, no it's not, but it's a sub 2 minutes and it's a new fastest lap. A 1:59.1, everybody. That'll do. That will do. Lap 88 of 99 is a rapid one. Oh, that was very close to the limit, but very fast out of there, actually. This is a really quick lap. We don't need that thing to get in the way. Thank you. Sure, I'd hit that wall. That might have lost me a bit of time there. I wasn't very confident into the chicane. Come on, sub 1:59. Come on. I'm really pushing for it. Oh, not quite. 1:59.4. No. Okay. Chill out for a minute. Chill out. Just went to reach for my drink as if I had some left, despite knowing that not too long ago I said that it was empty. Have you all enjoyed tonight? We've still got a bit of time left, but have you all enjoyed it? It's been a delight to have you here with me again. Like I say, I know these streams will never get the numbers that my Tower Sim stuff gets or my aviation stuff, but that's fine. This is just content that I want to do, and I want to enjoy it, and even if there's just one person here commenting and chatting away with me, I'm happy with that. And you know, people might watch this back afterwards and watch through the whole thing. And if you have done that, and if you are watching this now, thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed the race. I was just about to say, I know somebody that'll probably do that. Is Craig Evans, and here he is. Craig, you're going to be well happy, by the way. Next Wednesday, I have a new series coming to the channel where I use this, more like this, and it's... Oh, what else can I say about it? It includes you. You'll like it. Next Wednesday. New series. Episodes, not streams. Yeah. Good stuff, Lumixion. How's it going? You've got the scent, Craig. Hope you're doing well either way, mate. It's great to see you. Craig is a good friend of mine who's also doing Gran Turismo playthroughs. He's done Gran Turismo 1 over on his Twitch channel. I believe, did you do Gran Turismo 2 as well? I think he was moving back onto it as well. And then does many other racing games as well, and him and the boys have some hilarious FIFA highlights. And are you still doing your Dirt playthrough? I can never remember which one it is. I kept saying it was Dirt 3, but I think it's Dirt 2, is it not? Yeah, man. That's it. Don't. At the end of the day, these are fun games, but you do still have to be in the mood for them sometimes, and if things are stressing you out, mate, just take it easy. I hope Little Un's okay as well. Yeah, I keep meaning to catch up with those ones that went up last week. I saw some of the others, but I couldn't remember roughly where I was up to. I know there was one. I missed a video at one point, and I skipped, and I thought, hang on, I didn't see what happened at the end of that one, so I need to recuperate where I was up to and have a look. I've painted this little white stripe on my wheel as well, so people can see from this perspective what I'm doing without me having to be 90 degrees of locking my hands all over the place, so you can see the little inputs and stuff. Because there's a blue stripe on this side of the wheel, but it's sewn in, and it's only tiny. So I've painted a white one on literally while the countdown was on earlier. Oh, that's understeer. Tyres are starting to go a little bit, so we're not really able to catch any of the fast times that I did earlier. I chased that sub 2 minute lap for quite a while, and then I've only had a few of them. I think I've only had 4. But we're nearly done at Monaco. We've got one race left in the 1,000 miles championship after this, and that is Circuit de la Sarthe. And I don't know if it's the one with the chicanes or not. I forgot to check that. Oh, a little bit wide there. Been nice and smooth around there. A little bit down on pace though. No. Yeah, I think shifting before 7,000 revs probably makes more sense. No worries, Craig. Thanks very much for popping in, mate. Hope you have a lovely evening. We'll speak to you soon. No worries, mate. No worries. Keep an eye out for next Wednesday on my channel, yeah? 5:30 in the evening. Your name is mentioned. Have a good one. That Carmen gear is going to be a pain in my backside, isn't it? Or is it? No, I was expecting a send up the inside then, but we're all right. This feels like a good lap, this. Yeah, it's definitely better to short shift it before 7,000 RPM. The car ends up doing loads more speed down towards the chicane. Oh, that was close along there. Oh, I don't know if that exit was quicker though. Oh, actually, that was a bit slower. Oh, wow. Still over 2 minutes. Okay, well, we're just going to push now until the end. 94 laps. Well, done 93 laps out of 99 here at Monte Carlo. These poor tyres. Hey. Takes sympathy with tyres, then destroys tyres. I think we established earlier that handbrake was not the way to go, Chaz. Just give it a little. Yeah, it doesn't like doing that. That was close to that wall, wasn't it? Alright, let's try and build up some speed around the outside here. Oh, I kissed the wall a little bit there. I'm hoping to just build up a little bit more speed on the start-finish straight and towards turn 1. It's free lap time that you can gain by sacrificing a bit of the lap before. There we go, that gear change really helps that rotation there. Honestly, Fiberman, I'm amazed at how well it handles it, and the feedback's good as well. Sure, it's just jolts and bumps here and there, but like the vibration of stuff, it feels really authentic, like it's actually doing something, you know? I'm really impressed by it. As soon as I got the force feedback working, there's a bit of a faff to get it going. You have to click a few particular things on the Thrustmaster control thingies, on like its little control dashboard and stuff, but once I got it working, I couldn't believe how heavy you can get it for one. But also just, I don't know, how much fun it is. I didn't expect it to be anywhere near this fun. I've got the feedback turned right down for these races just because it's a long time to be at the wheel and it hurts my hands after a bit for the sake of a bit of fun. So, you know, I have to really turn it down. But it's great. Oh no, I mucked up. Another sub 2 minutes though. Yeah, I'm not sure actually for a PS2. I'm obviously doing this on PC using an emulator, so it's, you know, the opportunities are pretty endless. But I'm really not sure on that one. Hello, frame stutters. Where have you been? I think a 159.1 is as good as I'm going to get. I don't think I can see myself beating that. Oh my god, that was close to that wall. Turning right round there is an interesting approach. Nope. Three laps to go, everyone. 3 laps to go. Which is the length of a normal race in Gran Turismo 4. Only just over 2 minutes for that lap, though. Even with the mistake. It really does need help up the hill. Time to bin it. Not like me and Zonta. Oh, my foot slipped off the pedal. Wall. Kissed it. I really would like to get a sub 159. Am I going to do what I did at Opera? Where I set my fastest lap of the race on the final lap. I'm torn between staying in 3rd gear down a lot of the straights and actually going for 4th. Whoa, 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 whoa. We carried good speed there, but I don't know if that's going to help. You reckon we pit? Nah, because they'll be cold for like 4 laps. It'll be too slippery. It took like 4 laps earlier to get these up to temperature. It was crazy. Tell you what, we're flying up here now. Thanks, Craig. That felt quicker. Wah. We're only looking for a tenth and a bit. Again, overdone it. Might be quicker though. It's a bit smoother. That was not. That's too much speed lost. One more lap to do it. Bit of slipstream off the Honda. Ah, 59.4. Mini Marcos pits in at a very opportune time. He's going for the fastest lap. Oh, that was rubbish. And I've hit the wall. And I've hit the wall. And I've hit that wall. Just got to put all the lock on. That was smooth, wasn't it? No, we're just scrubbing off speed, if anything. Doesn't look like we're going to beat that 159.1. That's I mean, it was a rapid lap. I caught myself off guard with it. Still behind. We need a demon final sector if we're going to beat that. That was quite smooth. No, that loses a bit of speed. But either way, everyone, regardless of whether this is a sub 59 or not, that is the 99th and final lap of the Cote D'Azur 1,000 miles event. And that gives us our third win out of 3 races. No A-Spec points because our car was so good. 3.5 hour race completed in a stream that's been going for 3.25 hours. Figure that one out. Get in. Up the Ginetta. Another 10 championship points, which means, I believe, that we are champion of the 1,000 mile series. We absolutely are. 30 points our way, 18 points to the Alfa Romeo, only 10 available. We've done it. We've done it. We are champion of the 1,000 miles. One race still to go though, and that is going to be Le Mans, which we are going to do in a couple of weeks' time. I think I've got that scheduled for 3 weeks. Let me check on my phone. Let me have a ganders. Yes, the 2nd of April I've got that listed down for. Yeah, that's it, Ben. It's perseverance, really. It's not the colossal effort of, you know, winning the thing. Play Queen. 150k, I believe. Lovely prize pot. Oh, you're not going to count it down like that, are you? Oh, what a shame. What a shame. What was it you were saying, Ben, about perseverance? Let's test yours. Have you muted it yet? We've gone over 500,000. I could save you a bit of pain if you want. Oh, it's an even worse noise. Sounds like radio, like static. The video, as a result of this, is going to get so many dislikes at this point, and I'm so sorry. Not even a third of the way through yet. Maybe I like the pain. Sabrina, what about you? Nah, you're too soft for that, aren't you? She's not into it. A minute and a half to go. I'll keep it like this for you. This is where my PC crashes and it's like, no! That noise is horrendous. It's doing it at nearly 10 times the speed. It's doing it at 850% at the moment. So be grateful. It would have taken 10 minutes if I'd have done it in real time. That's mad. It's mad that the game would allow you to do something like this. That it would count down like that. It is... Yeah, it's like Morse code. Definitely looks like the trophy slows down, doesn't it? Nearly there. Countdown with me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and... Beautiful. Okay. So we can exit there. Let's just click next race. Just cause. Because I can't remember. Yeah. Tune. You'll start here when you return. Cool. That's it. 1,000 miles. Race number 3 done. I think we did alright there, don't you? God, the music. Let's just check some things. So, oh, I could have checked it. No, do not withdraw. Let's just check B-Spec points. Does it tell us in here? B-Spec points. B-Spec skill is 1371, so he is getting better. What's the max? Do we know? I can't remember what the next race is. I think it's Le Mans with chicanes. Either way, we have that next to come in the 1,000 miles. And that is going to be, like I say, in 3 weeks' time from today. That's going to be on Wednesday night on the 2nd of April. So hopefully you'll all join me for that one and we'll have some more fun. Thank you so much to all of you that have stayed in chat here tonight and obviously watched me throughout all this. And you know, whether you've had it on another monitor or whatever else, I'm just glad to have you here with me tonight. It means a lot to me. And yeah, I thoroughly enjoy playing this, and I'll continue to do so. It's probably going to be the longest playthrough on my channel because it's going to take forever to do this, but yeah, I don't mind that because it's great to play old games like this, and to do it on a wheel like this is just mega, and hopefully this little white stripe made a difference as well today. So yeah, thanks as always for watching there, everybody. I've got to figure out where the button is to end the stream on here and say thanks for watching. I found it now. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate all of you. Don't forget to give it a like and all that. And I'll see you again soon. Cheers.